Let's kick things off with a little history lesson. In the early 80s,
Over
British
here.
music once again took over America, just like it did in the 60s. But this time, they had a new secret weapon, MTV. Launched in 1981, MTV changed the game by turning music into a visual experience, and British bands were more than ready to shine. With their unique sound and style, they delivered the perfect mix of catchy songs and eye-popping visuals. This wasn't just music. It was a full-on cultural movement that redefined what pop music could be for a whole new generation. The second invasion is known as the New Romantic Movement. So what did this British invasion sound like? It was all about new wave and synth pop. We're talking bands like The Human League, Depeche Mode, and Eurythmics. These artists didn't just create music, they crafted an entire vibe. Big hair, bold colors, and futuristic looks became the signature style of the 80s. Their music was innovative, and their fashion choices were iconic. They didn't just make songs, they created an aesthetic that defined an entire decade. Let's not forget the real MVP of the second British invasion, MTV. This was the platform where British bands truly thrived. They understood that music videos weren't just about promoting songs. They were about telling stories and making artistic statements. Duran Duran and Culture Club were masters at this, turning their songs into full-blown visual spectacles. MTV wasn't just playing music. It was creating a pop culture moment with British bands at the forefront. Speaking of MTV, we can't talk about the second British invasion without mentioning Duran Duran. These guys were the kings of the 80s, combining catchy pop melodies with a glamorous cinematic image. Duran Duran didn't just play the MTV game, they mastered it, becoming one of the most iconic bands of the era. Next up, The Police, another major player in the second British invasion. With Sting at the helm, The Police brought a sophisticated genre-blending sound that mixed rock, punk, and reggae. Their hits like Every Breath You Take and Roxanne were both innovative and accessible, striking a chord with audiences around the world. The Police proved that you could blend different musical styles and still dominate the charts. They were the cool older siblings of the British invasion, showing just how diverse and deep British music could be. Now let's talk about Culture Club, led by the one and only Boy George. This band wasn't just about catchy pop tunes, they were about challenging norms and pushing boundaries. Boy George's androgynous style and bold fashion choices made him a cultural icon, and Culture Club's music blended pop, soul, and reggae in a way that was totally fresh. Hits like Karma Chameleon weren't just popular, they sparked conversations about identity and expression. Culture Club wasn't just making music, they were making statements. Eurythmics brought something totally unique to the second British invasion. A perfect blend of emotion and electronic innovation. Annie Lennox's powerful vocals, combined with Dave Stewart's cutting-edge production, gave us timeless hits like Sweet Dreams, Are Made of This, and Here Comes the Rain Again. Their music was a masterclass in combining cold, mechanical sounds with deeply human themes, proving that electronic music could have soul. Eurythmics weren't just influential, they were groundbreaking. And then there's Depeche Mode, the dark and brooding stars of synthpop. Their music brought a moodier, more introspective vibe to the second British invasion. With hits like Enjoy the Silence and Personal Jesus, Depeche Mode explored deep themes like love, pain, and existential angst, all set to a backdrop of electronic beats. Their sound was intense, their lyrics were deep, and their influence extended far beyond the 80s. Depeche Mode didn't just make music, they created an atmosphere that would shape electronic and alternative music for years to come. As the 80s came to a close, the second British invasion started to lose steam. American artists began to reclaim the spotlight, with hip-hop and rock rising to the forefront. But even though the British acts started to fade from the charts, their influence never really went away. The sounds, styles, and visual innovations they introduced left a lasting mark on the music industry. The second British invasion showed us the power of music videos and the importance of visual identity in pop culture. The Brits might have taken a break, but their legacy continues to inspire artists to this day.